Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we last left off, we finished our Let's Build. Now it's getting to night time, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So as always, when we do a Let's Build, I like to quickly go over what it is I've done. That's kind of to help explain to you guys a bit more in depth. And it's also for people who might not have seen the Let's Build, because obviously I appreciate these things are like upwards of half an hour and beyond, so they could be just a little bit too long for your average viewer to stay interested or have time to watch. So in case you didn't see, I can go over it now and I can show off everything that I've done in that Let's Build. So let's start up in the main building here. So this is built between my mage's tower and the dungeon here, and it's quite a wide looking thing, as you can see. Now I kind of went with sort of Eastern theme. I didn't really want to go with a pagoda, yet I still didn't want to go with like your classic Japanese style. So everything is open to interpretation. It's like I have a theme and I can tweak it to look how I want it to look. So this is the general thing, and I'm fairly happy with this. If we start at the bottom floor, look, we've got the main reception type area here, and then you hop over the counter. This is the kitchen. There's all the dishes and the goblets and whatnot. These lights I didn't even realise were in the game until I'd already started building. I was only intending to do these lanterns here with like the katakana or hiragana or whatever it is on the side, these symbols. So once I discovered there were other lighting techniques, I was very happy with that. And then these smaller lanterns here, I just thought went really nice too. We even get some little lampposts, which I think is a little strange because you can get ones twice as tall and wide. In fact, we have them over in our underwater base down here. But, you know, I like them. Kind of cute, little small things. We planted some pumpkins on there too. This place, for some reason, is just a slime haven. Just nothing but slimes. The banners here are just... I just thought it needed a little bit more decoration, and I like how they look. Moving up, we've got the background of spooky wood. The bricks here are mahogany. I mean, the wood blocks are mahogany, and the bricks are red stained brick, or whatever it's called, made out of clay, basically. And yeah, considering this is like based around the dynasty wood, I didn't use that much dynasty wood in the construction, did I? And then we have these chests. Now, these chests were pretty much the sole reason I built this place. Yes, more storage. Even though we have storage in here, all of that storage. And even though we have storage in here, I need more storage. So this, being a restaurant, is food storage, of course. So if we hop in on the lower levels, the chests that I'll be going in the most are mushrooms. And over here, we have fish. Moving on up, in here we have pumpkin pies. Don't really have that many, but they're there ready anyway. And in this chest, pumpkins. We have more to put away, I just haven't. Hey yo, I see you. These two are currently empty, but these are in preparation for 2 more pieces of food that I don't have right now, but I can get at some point. And then up here we have honey, because we have so much honey. We have in here gingerbread cookie and sugar cookies. I could have put these in one chest, but I figured a chest for each type of food. And then in here we have bowls of soup, Christmas puddings, and marshmallows, all 3 types. The marshmallows, marshmallow stick, and a cooked marshmallow. Right. So see, even at night, this place is quite well lit, isn't it? I'm liking it. So if we go on the outside, you can see the Chinese lanterns lighting it up quite nicely. And then on this area is like a little patio outdoor eatery. So we have little candles on the table. We've got some bottles of, I guess would be sake. You can get sake in this game. I'm not sure if you can place it, so I figured just empty bottles will do. Some bowls. And these tables and chairs were made out of dynasty wood, as were some of these cups and bowls here are dynasty made, which I think is nice. Down here we have a little lower level, exclusive for our premium members, of course. Then hopping down a bit further, we have the little bridge over this water. Now this would have been very easily sealed over, and it didn't even have water in it. I artificially added the water because I wanted to have a little bridge in it. And the background is a little bit funky here, I'm not sure why, but there's not much I can do about that. And you'd never really notice it if I didn't point it out, I don't think. A couple of red banners here just to differentiate it from the green and blue in the right hand building. And up here, it reminds me a little bit of a samurai's helmet, as does the top of this actually. It's not what I was going for, but that's the kind of look it gives me, is like a samurai's helmet. And underneath, you can see this is supported on mahogany beams embedded into the walls. Now, I use red and grey mix. I'm not too pleased with how it blends, but I wanted these red brick pillars and I wanted the grey brick underneath. Ironically, this probably give me the most trouble of all the stuff I built. This, I tore it down so many times. This is probably like the 5th or the 6th incarnation of this. I kept going bigger and bigger, and I just realised I don't want it that big. I just want it small and sleek. That's how I want it. And we move across here. Whew, now we have a couple more of these lanterns or lights here to light up the area, and some yellow banners again to differentiate it. And this is, believe it or not, a rival restaurant, a rival to this big place up here. This is the competitor over here, and you can see this fresh produce, squirrels and rabbits and birds. So we have here the grinder to grind them all up, and plates and a cup, I guess, because I guess you'd need those. And these barrels here are currently not in use, I don't think, but they will be in use shortly. But yeah, I figured I'd make a nice little rival area here. In fact, I could probably spread some grass onto this, couldn't I? I'll do that later. So here you can see this doesn't fit all the way up to the roof. That was intentional. It's not because I ran out or anything. I just like the look of having a little gap at the top. In fact, I could probably fill it with glass, couldn't I? And that would look quite nice. But this is like one of those little street vendor things. It's not a proper restaurant. It's like some guy sort of packed up and this is where he sells his stuff from. Like I say, fresh produce. And that is pretty much me going over this now. I hope you enjoyed that Let's Build if you watch it. It was took me about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours, and as per usual, I had to contend with solar eclipses and pirate invasions and stuff. They never seem to happen when I'm playing, but when I'm doing a Let's Build, always, it's just consistently me being assaulted by stuff. How did you get in there? How did they get in there? Right, first things first, let's quickly fly over here, because you don't even use the bridge that we built. We're going to fly straight over because we've got a mushroom on our inventory and we can pop that away. Then we can go home. So, oh yes, I went grinding for a little bit and I found, did I put them in here? Yeah, look, I got lots of lenses. I have more than this, in fact. I did store the rest away. If you remember, we ate into some of our reserves. In here, I've now restocked that back up to 99. 41 black lenses too, and those are really quite rare. So, first things first, let's put away these stars. Is that what I want them? No? Here? No? Here? Yeah, there we go. And we're going to do what we always do. And that's, we're going to go and craft up. I'll take that. We're going to craft up some more of those suspicious looking eyes. You know, for, No, where did I put this? Where did I put it? Is it in my chest? There we go, I want this. In fact, I should probably not have it there, I should have it here. There we go. Oh, perfect. Yoink, wait. Wait, yoink. And yoink. There we go, good. Excellent, now we can continue with our journey. Making these suspicious looking eyes, because we are hoping amongst all hopes that we finally get the whatever it is we need. I can't remember. The binoculars. And then we're going to have to fight the Eater of Worlds 2. So, craft up just as many as we can, to be honest. 23. Fair enough. Hey, look at that. Get out of it, you. I don't want your fast clock. Go in my bin. Right, we're not going to fight them tonight. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. So I'm going to pop these just in here for now. We'll come back to them. This is just a bunch of crap I dumped off. Stuff that I do need to get on with selling at some point. And in here we'll put away these lenses again. I always put them in here because it's sort of to remind me that I need to do something with them. Now, we do have not a great deal of plans left, but we do have some plans. If I take my list, we need to fight the Eye of Cthulhu, of course. We'll wait until tomorrow night for that. Defeat the Plantera. Try and get the axe again. We might have one growing down here. Let's have a little look. Yeah, there's one growing down there. That's fine. We need to fight all of the bosses for the masks. Now, we're missing 2. We're missing the Eater of Worlds, and we're missing the Wall of Flesh. And the Wall of Flesh, we can't do it in this world. We're going to go. We'll have to go back to a different world, because Wall of Flesh just completely glitched out on this many episodes ago. And as soon as I tried to summon him, I explode and nothing happens. And someone did leave a comment actually about I missed a few voodoo dolls, and I did. I don't know where, but they were. There they are. Look, I've got 4 extra voodoo dolls in there, so I can always have a few at least. I'd hope to grind out a few more, but I didn't really get the chance. And Eater of Worlds, we need rotten chunks, or we can smash shadow orbs. But again, we don't have any in this world. We'll have to go to a different world. Then we need to do terrariums, which is, you know, catching pets. I've got my thing here ready. Just gonna wait for them to show up. Oh, I got another one. Nice. Keep putting these away. Yeah, so we need to just be on the lookout, really. I think the best thing for us to do is to up shop and leave this world. Let's get these voodoo dolls. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, but we can take a few at least. And I think I have a couple more over here. There we go. That will do. Also, we have 3 of these to put away, so I'll put those away. That, I think... Do we need anything else to fight the Wall of Flesh? I don't think we do. Unless I'm missing something. Right, otherwise, all good. Save and exit. And I think the first thing we're going to do is go to World 23334RD. I don't remember why we created this world, but we did. I'm going to go there and see if we've got some shadow orbs to smash, and also the Wall of Flesh to defeat. Ah, was this a wood world? Oh, this is where we got the ice thing. I remember. Right, we need to find corruption, if there is such a thing as corruption in this world. Because, as you may remember, you can get either corruption or crimson. And if this world has crimson, it won't have corruption. Unless you artificially create it like we did in our world. In World 7 Pipeland. Right, let's get away from this as quick as possible. Luckily we don't need wood. Otherwise I would spend all day here chopping it down. These trees look quite different though. They look fancy. Fancy. Look at this. For a cliff and a half. Jeez, I'm crow. Yeah, so we'll find if there is a corruption. And if there is, then what we'll do is smash up the shadow orbs. I think you just need to smash 3 of them to get the Eater of Worlds to show up. And it's basically just a way for us to fight him without going through the rigmarole of creating his summoning items, which is especially handy, considering the fact that we're running low on quite a few things. I mentioned that we're running low on iron as well, and someone very helpfully pointed out that I'm an idiot, and mentioned I have lots of lead, and lead can be used as a substitute for iron in almost every single recipe. So yeah, we don't really need to worry just yet about the iron running low, but I'll definitely want to get some at some point. I've made it all the way to the beach, and there was nothing here. Right, you stay alive, guide. Mushrooms galore, give me them all. Let me down. I must have these mushrooms for my restaurant. Right, let's move. Still haven't seen any animals, actually. That's a surprise. Well, not really. Oh, speaking of, come here you. Dunk. I think that was one of the ones that we were missing as well. One of those rare ones. Well, I say rare. One of the ones we don't have. Man, it's getting to night time already. This world sucks. Where's the corruption? Where are the penguins? Oh, it's got blue jay. That's saved us something. And I want to get as many of the animals as I possibly can. I mean, getting one of each is at least a start. Now, I definitely need to go and get Roseanne to give me my shoes back at some point because... it's crimson! Because, well, quite frankly, I'm too slow. Right, let's have a little bit of music as I dig down. And quite frankly, I'm just going to dig my way straight down to hell. I'll get a light on, actually.